All right. Okay. Hello, Omar. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Yes. So today's topic is that remember in our last video we did our post-deployment approval,
Yeah, I remember.
and this one is sorry, it's not approval. So this topic is post-deployment gates.
Gates, all right.
So can you please tell me what is the difference between approval and gates?
Okay, so gates are some requirements that must be met, while approval is manual checking of the work, while gates will automatically check, such as checking on task. If they're done, it will check and then proceed on the next stage.
Right. Very good. Very good answer. I just need a bit elaborate on your answer. So basically, post-deployment approval is like a manual check, like you said. So one of your team members or your manager or somebody who is working within a project, he knows what's the project about. So before, after a build pipeline, it goes to testing stage, and before it goes to a next stage, which is staging, somebody has to manually approve before it kicks in to before it triggers to the pre-staging, sorry, the staging stage. But there's another option called actually it's not pre-deployment again. Am I wrong? It's post-deployment. Post that's after
After.
deployment. So after deployment to testing, we are moving towards staging release, and this is an automated way. Let me check the volume is enough. 1 second. Yes, enough. Okay, so this is an automated way, and it this automated way creates some gates before move on to the next stage, and to meet certain conditions. If that meets certain conditions, then it will go to the next stage. If it doesn't meet a condition, it will fail. Any question?
Not so far.
Okay, so in this lab, what we're doing now here for exam AZ400 post-deployment gates. So basically, to to create a condition, what we'll do, we have got few tasks in our Azure board, yeah,
Yep.
and we got few tasks which you created earlier, so we don't have to create it again. So these tasks we created, and we will create a query, and we'll create a shared query actually, and we save in our shared query, and we call this query as which are not closed, and they obviously are active and assigned to you and me. We'll run this query. It will give all the tasks which are active. But the condition we are doing here, Omar, is that there should not be any task active before it releases onto staging environment.
All
Talking to
right.
me again. Say yes. Yeah, do you
Y-
understand?
Yeah, yeah, I did understand.
Yeah, keep saying it. So, like, sometimes I think it's muted or I know you listening to me, and but for the audience, and I want you to interact with me, so you can
Okay.
say yes, yeah. For
Yeah, yeah.
audience will saying. So we'll save this query and share queries. Then we will enable some options in the release pipeline, which is like a post-deployment gate,
Okay.
and we will show in our demo how we set up this evaluation and threshold to zero. This is very important to understand. Say, for example, so especially this one.
Setup.
So
Yep.
say upper threshold to zero. This means there should be no task active.
Then
So that
the
means
release pipeline.
yeah, that's right. So basically, we have to make sure there's no task active, and if there's a task active, this release should fail. So
Yeah.
initially, we will not close our task, and we our release we will create our release. but it should fail, and we see it fail. And then after that, what we'll do, we will close our task. And before we close our task, we need to add a build identity for this project and allow read access. I will show you in the demo how this works,
Okay.
and then we create a release,
Yep.
and it will show it is moving to the next release. So this is very important. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to our demo. Okay. Okay. So what do we do now? Go to our project. So we go to our just see we got any work items in there. Card changes. So yes, so we got about 4 work items, which is also called tasks.
Okay.
So tell me what do we, so we create a query on it.
Yeah.
Okay, just create new
Mm.
query.
Okay, we delete
Uh,
the first.
change it
Yeah.
instead. Yeah.
State. Yeah.
So work
First equal
item
any
type equal to, and the
and
item is
tasks.
task. Yes. So we're looking for tasks. So we can look for bug, any condition we can put in there. This if this bug is closed, so we can like say only this bug, and we can mention equal to that number or that call, whatever feature. So in our case, we'll do our task, any task, and
Okay.
state of the task like should not closed.
Okay.
That means this means not left arrow and right arrow. It's called not,
Okay.
and this mean and we are saying that
Closed.
not close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say if we run a query now, it should give us all the active tasks. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
showing everything now.
yes, very good. So this is assigned to you, Umar, and this is assigned to me. But the condition is that we are doing a post deployment gate that there is 0 task left. So we condition it.
Okay.
So what do we save this query into
Uh,
shared queries?
yeah, we
Task
can
task no, task uh,
unfinished
task
task.
task not closed,
Okay. And we
and
choose the shared folder.
shabash, well done, and click OK. That's it.
That's it. Done.
Done. So now we go to our pipeline,
Release.
release pipeline here.
Yeah, we
Eh,
edit it
Shabash, well done. Edit it.
on
So
the
just
test.
just 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 a quick reminder for viewers and audiences. What is this?
This is an artifact.
So
This is
how did it happen?
this this is the code basically from the build. This is the web app from
From the build pipeline.
the build pipeline.
So when we did a build pipeline over here, as you can
Yeah,
see, just to remind you again, so this build pipeline created an artifact, uh,
on the right side.
yeah, created this artifact, yeah,
Yep.
that will be used to push into a release, yeah.
Yep.
So if you go back to release again, edit,
Yes.
and so this is so we did before pre-deployment condition, yeah. So
Yes.
before it goes to anything, so we did only on our only testing, but now we are doing post deployment conditions. So we'll click
Yeah.
this, yeah.
Yeah.
So after a testing environment, we go into web staging environment. Before web staging environment, it should meet the condition, and the condition is that no task left
Yes.
in the shared query. So what do we do? Click that post deployment
Yes. We
and
enable gates.
enable gate, shabash.
We
Also,
we can put 1 minute just
1
for
minute,
the sake
yeah,
of the video.
shabash, well done.
Okay,
And
and we press add.
so
Uh,
see, these are the conditions we can use. We can use Azure policies, the compliant. We can invoke Azure functions. We can invoke REST IP APIs. Like if there is a any monitor failure on the infrastructure, please do not proceed. But in our case, oh, this is Sonar quality code check. So in our case, our query work items.
work items. Yes.
Yeah. So query work item display name is query work item. So we choose query shared queries. This will be saved.
Yes, shared queries.
And
Task not
uh,
closed.
oops, sorry.
Yeah, you press there, and now you choose task not
Yeah, this one.
closed.
Sorry. And explain to the guys, audience, what this zero means.
Uh, this is the amount of work items left in the query chosen above. In this case, we have zero. So as long as there's even one not closed uh, task, this pipeline will not trigger.
Shabash. Okay, so we got also other options. We do that. So we're doing this every 15 minutes. It will check. Then have you fixed the problem? Then it will automate. Have you fixed the problem? So we just make it like say 5 minutes.
Yeah,
So it does. So it if it fails after 5 minutes, we'll go and check again. That is a task closed, is the bug closed, is the Azure policy working, is the Azure function is invoked, is it Sonar code quality has been checked properly, is it failing? So if it passed, then it will move to the next stage. So
yeah,
the evaluation time is we making 5 minutes. So we're making like the gate fails after 24 hours options. We all do that. So we do this save.
yes.
Okay,
Okay.
before I create a release, we need to do another thing. If we go to so we save this in the query, evaluation time 1 minute, set trigger to zero, task to not close. So what we'll do, we need to add the identity. So how
I
do
did.
we do that?
Um,
I can't remember. So right. Um, Now we've saved this. Before we do that, I was saying that we need to go to our shared queries. So we need to go our, I would say here, we need to go to our shared queries and in security section, add the build identity for this query and so basically this will allow that query to execute if the threshold is met. Yeah? Hello?
yeah,
Yeah. I what did I say?
yeah,
What
yeah.
I was saying? Hello? Amber? Oh, please don't do that now. I'm recording. Okay. So what we're doing now? Sorry. No, you're not talking to me again.
Okay. I, I'm kind of lost.
Exactly. Just 1 minute and not concentration, not talking to me. I just recording. So anyway, so we we need to give permission to our
Okay.
query.
To our query.
Yeah. Concentrate. Just stay with me. Forget about other things, please.
Sure.
Where are the queries? Where are the queries?
Queries is in boards.
Boards, yeah. So queries
Yeah.
and all
Okay.
shared. We go to this query, or no, actually go back. So we go to this query and go to security,
Okay.
and we look for web. This is
Ah.
our project.
Okay.
In this project, we have got this web app repo, the one we are just working. So we select that
All
and
right.
allow.
Read.
Yeah,
We allow it. Yeah.
so that's done. So now what do we do now?
Now we go back to the pipeline release.
Shabash, that's what I'm saying. Just keep talking to me. And now we go to release.
Yeah.
You keep saying yes, that's so that when you are with me, so it means now we haven't lost the audio. So
Yeah.
if we go to release 11 and let's see,
We have to
there's
edit.
edit Y.
If we want to add the gates, because in 11 we didn't add the gates.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we didn't do get, we didn't do, I think we did gates, no?
Did we? Can you check?
What did we do? Oh, there is
Oh,
a gate.
okay. Okay. Yeah. It's enabled.
What's the matter with you? Okay. All right. So we create a release.
Okay. Here's the release 12.
So pending approval. Oh, because
Yeah. To approve.
we're supposed to be removing that anyway. So
All right.
can you do that for me?
Sure.
Approve it.
Yeah. I'm
So
going to.
this is from the last lesson. So what do we do when we fix this problem? We will disable that.
Okay.
Execute
I
now.
approved.
Yeah, it's going there now. Okay, let's do choke. So it's running. You can cancel also if you want to
We can.
edit.
Okay. We can stop it anytime then
Mhm.
if we.
So this is running. So so there's a gate. You can see we post
Yes.
deployment gate. You can see that it is failed.
Yeah, because we didn't close the tasks.
Yeah. So that's the reason it's failed. So what do we do now? So
Now we.
we go to our boards
Yes.
and just quickly close them all.
Yes. On to state. Close.
Closed.
Yeah.
Save.
And we press back to work items. Yep.
Good back. Good luck.
Same goes with everything.
Shabash.
On
So
new. Closed.
well done. Yeah, that's why I want interaction like this.
Okay.
That means we both doing same thing. Good.
And then again, same thing.
Shabash. Well done. Closed.
Save.
Save.
Back.
Back to work items.
And last
Uh,
one.
we oops sorry, and we can do
New. Into closed.
close.
Yeah. Save.
Now if we go back to our
Pipeline.
pipeline
Release.
and see.
Yes. It will trigger into 4 minutes.
Pardon?
The next trigger for the gates will be in 4 minutes.
In 4 minutes. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So let's see what happens. So just to reiterate while this happens, um,
yeah.
the purpose of this exercise is in a real-time environment in offices in an organization. Um, we have done our build pipeline, and after that, we're doing our deployment into lower environments. Lower environment means
Lower environments are environments such as testing and staging.
testing and staging. So we did in the testing. So after testing, most of the time, like we can find some bugs and issues and things. So we fix these issues, and then there are two kinds of pre-deployment approval and a post-deployment gates. Yeah. So
Yeah,
pre-deployment approval is manual. So some one of your colleague do it for you, or one of your
yeah.
manager, or somebody who knows the project, and um,
Post
post deployment is that.
gates, which are automatic depending on the requirements, if they're met or not.
Very good, very good. So basically, post deployment is that it does not go to next stage unless some conditions are met. So in our lab, the conditions we are mentioning are such as closed queries, so there's no active task,
Yes.
and so we proved it. Our tasks were open and the release failed. So also apart from that, so we created a query and we saved that query into shared query. And for that shared query, we gave a security access to this query to access this project build pipeline, build identity. And that means if the threshold is zero, means all the active tasks are closed, then move on to the next stage.
Yeah.
Okay. So we showed that in our previous example, also in the last build, that it failed because the tasks were still active and they were not closed. So we manually went to all our boards and closed our tasks, and
Yeah.
then we are expecting
For it to
that
work.
for it to work. So just say after 1 minute, it will continue. So 1 minute left. So in our post-deployment guess, we can choose less than 5 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes. Depends how quickly you're fixing the problem or fixing the thing. So
Yes.
it rechecks every 5 minutes. So let's see after just 1 minute. Let me 1 second. I pause it here. So C is moved, is succeeded, and is going to.
To staging stage.
Here we go. See, perfect. No issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's working
we're
as
perfectly
intended.
as we intended. So perfect, as you can see that. So I hope you understand, and also the people who are gonna watch it, they understand. So basically, we deployed a post-deployment gates for our release pipelines. I hope this is beneficial to everyone, and we'll continue creating more videos. All the best. See you in next video. Thank you very much.
Thank you.